While looking back at the memories of the battlefield that was full of silence, not even a single breathing sound can be heard, but was completely covered in the skulls, corpses, and weapons. Our protagonist said sorrowfully,
"All humans have a desire to live. If it weren't for that, I would not have come all the way here, suffering through all those hardships. After 99 attempts, I'm finally here. This time, I'll see it to the end."
Then he entered the 20th, the final round of the game. As soon as he entered the entrance, he saw many guards. They were really huge in size compared to him. Their bodies were in white color and decorated with angels' wings on each of them. With a surprise, he questioned himself.
Does 20th round Guardian Golems?
He looked around and found a new entrance. That was after the group of Guardian Golems, and he said,
"Seeing as they're crowding the place, they must be guarding that doorway back there."
So, he started gathering red aura. It formed into a really powerful weapon with black and reddish colored the scythe.
"I'm sure the Guardians won't let me pass easily."
One of the Guardians noticed that and swung his weapon at the protagonist. There was a huge explosion sound. However, it didn't hit the target. The Guardian was confused, turned around and found the man he hit previously was still unharmed behind him. Our protagonist said only one phrase with cold voice.
"Seal of Death."
After that, a red mark shaped like a skull within the eye appeared above the head of the Guardian. He didn't stop there, and speed up straight to the Guardian with the mark and struck his neck. The Guardian had no time to react. This was a part of his strategy to use the full capacity of Seal of Death, because
after using the Seal of Death on an opponent and successfully attacking them, there will be 100% damage increase.
After one Guardian was down, all others are coming together at him.
"The Guardians are all coming at me. Then, Night of Death."
He shouted a skill name again. This skill made all surrounding areas of the Guardians to cover with the complete darkness and block their vision. By taking advantage of this situation, the protagonist sliced them into parts with a strong strike. Due to that, several opponents were destroyed instantly. However, there was still a few left.
"Damn. They won't give me a break, huh?"
He realized that one of them was aiming him with a bow and another one was casting the magic. In the next moment, the golem defenders simultaneously shoot at the main character. Fortunately, he managed to dodge them, but his cloak was pierced by those attacks.
"It's fast."
The Guardians' attacks were faster and continued to attack with both flame and ice.
Not only ice, but also flame attack? They just keep on coming. Then, I'll speed up as well.
His speed was so fast that it feels like he was cloning himself. Guardian was confused. He started aiming his flame arrows and shot them. But none of them hit the MC but only the clones. He provoked the Guardians with a smirk on his face.
"You'll have a hard time hitting me." "Huh?"
He flinched when he saw the sudden glow of blue light below him and said,
"A magic seal on the ground?"
He was busy avoiding the flame arrows and didn't notice the magic seal on the ground. But it was too late to dodge.
"I can't get away from it."
As soon as he was inside that seal's range, it activated, formed a huge pillar of ice and trapped our protagonist in it. When he was froze and unable to move, one Guardian arrived near the ice pillar and swung his weapon to unleash a devastating strike. At the same time, our protagonist's determination to break free gradually caused the ice to show cracks. By exerting his utmost effort, his scarlet-red eyes became sharper and shouted a skill name in his mind.
"Moonlight Destruction."
Not even a second late, there was a bright red light glowing from the ice pillar. It was so powerful that it even sliced the Guardian that was swinging his weapon a moment ago in half. Our protagonist also escaped from there.
"Phew, that was close. Even I've been damaged by that quite a bit. This fight will last forever if I keep fighting them individually. So let's finish this all with one attack."
He summoned his weapon again to make a really massive blow and to wipe out all the remaining enemies with one final strike. The rest of the Guardians were also aim and cast their skills to ready to shoot. Our protagonist executed a powerful forward stomp, while gathering an immense force to increase the upcoming strike infused with an overwhelming dark energy. He shouted another powerful skill name again.
"Red Moon."
In an instant, it sliced all the remaining Guardians with its beautiful red slash. All the Guardians that had once dominated the area were cut through by that final strike. Their lifeless bodies were falling down by overlapping with one another. Now he was relieved.
Phew, they're all finally dead. Then let's go check what those guardians were hiding.
Then he moved forward to the mysterious entrance.
What's this place? It feels like a temple.
He looked around but saw nothing except for another mysterious doorway in the middle of the hall.
Am I supposed to go through that doorway? Or will something come from there? I guess there's only one way to find out.
With curiosity, he positioned himself in the center of the light circle. As soon as he stood in there, that light circle emitted much brighter and wider golden light. As he waited for what would happen next, there was a hopeful smile on his face.
Will I be able to finish the game this time?
A notification suddenly appeared, showing the conditions to open the boss room. Another one appeared again. You need at least 5 players to open the boss room. His hopeful smile faded away and could only say,
What?
With a shocked and annoyed look on his face. Other notifications also appeared. There is only 1 player in front of the boss room. The player will be killed in 5 seconds for failing to meet the requirements. As soon as the countdown started, the golden light circle he was previously in instantly formed the pillar of light barrier and trapped him. He was so shocked and tried to escape with all his last strengths, but it was all in vain. At his last moments, he cursed the absurdity of this last requirement and wondered, is this really the end? His body began to disintegrate little by little.
Damn it.
After the last countdown, a notification showing that you are dead was appeared. A few seconds later, a noti, that's the main reason of this story, was also appeared. Rune of Regression, this will rewind the time to the period before the first round. This rune of regression can be used up to 100 times. And this was the very last time, 100th. This is where our protagonist's 100th regression began.